All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakat Akwadash. Next up, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, real well, being a great example for us young brothers in this truth and the sincere arcing throughout the four winds, pushing His word in all truth, righteousness, sincerity, and truth, faith, and diligence. To you, I say shalom. Now I want to get into a quick lesson out of Ratazah. It be edifying to the Lord's elect. Centered around the topic, hey, the Lord will protect His elect, man. Okay, the Lord will protect His elect. Now I want to start off with Luke 18:7. All right, this is Luke 18:7, and it reads, "And shall not the Most High avenge His own elect, which cry day and night unto Him, though He bear long with them?" Right, it says, "And shall not the Most High avenge His own elect?" All right, because it's a righteous thing for the Most High to avenge those that trouble thee, man. Okay, to avenge you of those that trouble thee, man. Speaking of the elect of the nation of Israel, which are you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, Seminole Indians. All right, the Most High is gonna avenge the elect, man. Okay, from all the pains and sufferings. Okay, from everything this devil has done, man. Okay, from the poisoning of the air, water, these forever chemicals, the food, being approved by Food and Drug Administration, right? And just, all these different ailments and diseases, man. This goddamn devil has put out in this planet Earth, man. Okay, all these different fucking chemicals he uses to, construct his kingdom. All right, the Most High is gonna avenge all of that, man. All right, it says he was cried day and night unto Him, man. That's these lessons going up, man. The men on the street corners day and night, man. All right, every day is a camp out and teaching the word, man, of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai in the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man, preaching the downfall of this wicked ass kingdom, man. All right, and it don't seem like it's it don't seem like it's a big thing or a big deal to you people, but this is prophecy happening before your eyes, man. Okay, the Lord is once again choosing Israel. He said, I will yet choose Israel. The Lord is showing His mercy, man. Okay, by way of this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, this truth, being readily available unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel, man. That's why this video is about the elect, right? Because the elect are the ones that are gonna cry unto the Lord anyway. All right, the rest of the people, they're gonna be in their confusion and their shame, running down into Egypt, which means the house of bondage, running down into Egypt for help. Right? They're gonna ask Egypt for assistance in making their lives better. Something that the Lord gave you. That He can damn sure make better Because that's what the scriptures say. Fear not them which destroy the body, but fear him which can destroy the body and soul in hell, man. The Lord can make your life a living hell. Make you not even want to live. And he can also make your life better. But the people don't consider, like the scriptures say. I think in Jeremiah, let me get that. Here it is. This is Isaiah. It's not in Jeremiah. It's Isaiah 1:3. And it reads, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know, my people does not consider. Right? The only thing 2/3 of Israel is thinking about right now, all right, is Thanksgiving, man. It's this damn food. All right, it ain't nothing wrong with you going to go get you a plate now, Jake, but you gonna see how Jake mind ain't on shit, but eating the food and acting the ass, man. Okay, in the name of Thanksgiving, right? And in the spirit of Thanksgiving, even though they know the truth, everybody's, you see your regular, person that you wouldn't even be thinking that would be on subscribing to something. He'll tell you. He'll post that Thanksgiving is basically the slaughtering of the Native Americans and the celebrating of it. And and Jacob say, well, that's what we grew up doing anyway. That's what we grew up doing. This is what we do. Simulation, man, just completely broken and integrated within this system, man, within this Roman way of doing things, right? The American way of doing things, rather. It says, my people, Israel, do not know, my people do not consider. They don't consider the Most High abilities to, get them out of this situation and put them in a better situation, or, believing in, just doing what he says. And it'll be well for you, man. All right. Simple as fearing him, man. Because the scriptures say it should be well with them that fear the Most High, man. Which is the root of wisdom, right? The fear of the Lord, right? And Jake be lacking the patience, man. And let me get one real quick. This is about the elect. This is Isaiah 41:10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with thy hand, with the hand of my righteousness, with the right hand of my righteousness. Okay, so the Lord is going to protect you, man, through righteousness, man. His right hand. All right, we know that's the Lord's power. His hand goes into power, man. Hey, we know who sits on the right hand side of the Most High, man. Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, and through that, we are able to make it through, man. Okay, the elect, Lord willing, I'm part of that number. All right, I will help thee. Yeah, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. The right hand, man. All right, the Lord will make a way for you, man. All right, don't be dismayed. All right, at the things that you face with, man. Okay, it might seem like it's all, just coming together, falling apart, coming together. It's a lot. It's a roller coaster. It's a real roller coaster, but that's just the furnace, man. At the end of the day, don't be dismayed, man. The Most High is there, man. He's gonna strengthen you. Okay, that's the whole point of going through that process. You feeling like you getting banged up, man. All right, that's the strengthening, man. Because if you paying attention, which you should, you praying for these things, you stand in tune, man. The Lord is gonna strengthen you. It's gonna strengthen you, man, when you get through it. You cleave unto the Lord. I guess that's what I was looking for. You cleave unto the Lord, and you get through it when you can't even see it, and you just get through it. That's the Lord, and when you get through it, hey, you realize you come out, man. I'm strong. You're stronger. You realize you don't do a lot of the things you used to do. A lot of things been burnt off your spirit, man. Right? Or a thought process or a way of thinking. It's been destroyed. All right, the Lord will do that, man. Okay, it's just the furnace, but He said He'll uphold thee. All right, with His righteousness. So the Lord will protect His elect, man. Even all the way to when they coming down with martial law, man. Kind of everywhere with it, but it's all the same. Esau, Edom coming down with that great wrath, as it speaks about in Revelation 12:12. That great wrath upon you tribes, man, the nation of Israel. All right, we included in that too, man. But the difference is the Lord is gonna protect His elect, man. Okay, He's gonna uphold them with the right hand of righteousness, man. He's not gonna allow the enemy to overcome them, right? Through the Spirit and power Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, they're gonna overcome, right? The elect. Psalms 5:11. But let all those that put their trust in Thee rejoice. Let them ever shout for joy, because Thou defendest them. Let them also that love Thy name be joyful in Thee. So you're supposed to be actually joyful, man, that you even in this truth. Even if these times it's just absolute shit, it's just like, man, it's weighing down on you, man. But still, you still gotta be happy, man. Hey, man, you not walking around like a goddamn chicken with his head cut off, which represent 2/3 of the nation of Israel. You're not walking around in gross darkness, man. The Lord has, warned you like a friend, like gave you the scoop, the insight on what's actually going on. You can actually see what's going on in the whole entire planet, just by observing the spirit of everything, just by observing it and seeing everything for what it is and filtering it through these scriptures, man. Taking in everything and filtering it out through the scriptures. You'll be able to measure the times, So that's a thing to be joyful about, man, especially in these times, man, that we living in, because there's darkness everywhere. Nobody really gives a damn anymore. Nobody really, nobody. The love, like it says, the love of many are waxing cold, right? Nobody is worrying about what's basically going on, man. All right, everybody is in their own space. All right, they living their life. The world has them feeling like they're living in their own worlds, actually, when actually in reality, you're a part of a system, right? They gave you, they tricked you with this fake lifestyle, and then and you go about carrying it out like it's actually real, and that's why that's to your confusion, man. And the Lord has removed his elect from that, man. Okay, from being plugged in, so to speak. All right, from being plugged into this world. Let's see if I got another one. Yep, Psalms 138:7. It says, though I walk in the midst of trouble, thou wilt revive me. Revive. Let's look that up. It says, restore to life, resuscitate, regain consciousness. And we be saying that, you know, the spirit, how the spirit can be shaken up, and the spirit be shaken up, but you recover no, not the spirit, but the flesh be in the spirit. Hold on. Salakia. But yeah, it says, though I walk in the midst of trouble, thou wilt revive me in that trouble, man. It really, all it does is it shakes up the flesh, man. Okay. It shakes up the flesh. And, thinking about it, specifically Jacob's trouble, in the height of it, man, when all hell is breaking loose and just people, it's just people doing what they doing, the course of their actions standing in their own power, they're no longer, the world is no longer, so to speak, in control, which is not in control anymore, but hey, when it's just trouble on all sides, man, okay, that flesh will get scared, man, it'll get shaken up, but as we got that word revive, it says, thou wilt revive me, right? Speaking about Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Thou wilt revive me, meaning to resuscitate, bring back to life, restore consciousness, right? Restore the spirit, restore yourself, your mindset, rather, back to, to reality, to the reality of things, man, the spirit, rather, says, thou wilt revive me, thou shalt stretch forth thine hand against the wrath of my enemy, right? And what it says, against the wrath of my enemies, as we quoted in Revelation 12:12, the devil coming down with great wrath, okay? The Lord is going to stretch forth against that wrath, man, for his elect, because he's going to get he's gonna get some. He's gonna get a majority of you Jakes, man. Okay. He's gonna get 2/3 of our people, but the elect he will not touch. Rather, they have to be martyrs for the testimony of the word. The elect will not be touched. The elect will not. Will not the promise. The elect will receive the promises, man. All right. All right, their works will follow them, man. Even if they do get put to death, and see things, but the Lord will protect them all the way to the end, man. Okay. So it says, "Thou shalt stretch forth thy hand against thy enemy, the wrath of my enemies, and thy right hand shall save me." That's right. You know, that's why, Lord willing, man, we have to keep the patience of this word, man, so the Lord will keep us in the hour of that temptation, man. All right. That's why it says, "In thy right hand shall save me," man. As we spoke about Yahweh Shai sitting on that right hand. Are you, refusing that Mach B, right? Revelation 13:16. Okay, that the one he calls of all to take. All right. The Lord, you don't take that, man. You endure the temptation. All right, the Lord endure you through it. And the Lord will save you, man. You're gonna be beamed up, man. Okay? You're gonna see the Lord's salvation. Right? And you're gonna see the enemy's destruction. All right. The Lord willing, it's been edifying. That's ain't no more scriptures. Lord willing, it's been an edifying lesson. Closing out, giving all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High and the Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Next up, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, who rule well, being a great example for us young brothers in His truth. And a sincere outcome throughout the four winds, pushing His word in all truth, righteousness, sincerity, faith, and diligence. To you I say Shalom, Baba Bar, and Kwam, the elect of Yasha Allah. Shalom.